Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
Not really.
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with
I
you.
have no
I'd
idea.
avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Holy shit, Alan.
Take it easy.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler. His agent.
I'm the
I'm
goddamn
Barry.
hero
If you
of
have
the
business
story.
with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges.
I mean, that's not how that job
Mr.
works,
Wake,
but...
my offer still stands.
Super not.
Get me out of here.
But it's a small town. They're probably like, yeah, sure, whatever, man.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi.
Alan
I thought they were gonna
punched
lock you
people
up.
for. Yeah, but history.
He's got a short temper, huh?
Someone.
Yeah.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money, and he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything
Chad
beyond that
asshole
was another
Alan.
story. I had a midnight appointment with the
Doesn't give a
kidnapper
shit about his
at a
wife
place
when he
called
can't
Lodge
think
Peak,
about
somewhere
his
in
writing
Elderwood
clearly.
National Park. The plan was to
Gets
rent
set
a
off,
cabin.
I don't
punches
like it, Al.
people,
I don't
punches
like any of it.
paparazzi.
It's not good. In fact,
Alan's
it's
kind
the
of a
absolute opposite of
psycho.
good.
A surprisingly good shot with a gun. May have won some competitions.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some
Don't
coffee.
be a
He's on
dick
the
to
balcony,
Rose.
looking after Max.
You may have made her.
You need some allies right now anyway.
See you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl.
Thank you,
and,
Barry.
more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Bucktooth Charlie's the mammoth?
Oh.
That's fucking awesome.
The skeleton of a Colombian mammoth, Mammothus columbi. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. Hey, that's not too far from here.
Yeah.
It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Colombian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot.
That's cool as fuck, dude.
Look at these
Oh.
bear statues, just chilling.
Bears.
Oh, are they wood carved? I think they're wood carved, based on the look of them.
Bears are maybe.
Oh, they got little Bucktooth Charlie plushies.
They do.
Yeah,
They have
I thought they were.
Bucktooth Charlie plushies.
I mean, mammoths are basically elephants, but it just looks like they took existing elephant plushies and sort of crafted the fucking tusks onto it. All right, where are you, Rusty? Not
I
through
can't
there.
Get in here.
Not through there.
All right, let's
Seriously,
go,
Al,
Barry.
What you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy? And his body just
Well,
disappeared? When was the last time you slept?
maybe more than
Are
one
you
guy.
high? Have you been drinking? No.
But it's the only one people have asked me about.
And someone's got Alice. Do
And
you
everything's just-
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Ugh,
Well-
I need coffee.
You found Barry. Yeah.
Thank you, Thermos.
Yeah, coffee.
Somehow I just knew there'd be coffee in here.
A thing that looks like it's got gameplay stuff in it, but it doesn't.
Yep.
Hey, there's a story about that bear.
There is? What?
Oh, I mean, I don't think you can actually read it on the wall right behind you.
Oh,
Grizzly bear.
Oh,
It's just information about grizzly
just
bear.
info about grizzlies. Look how fucking big he is.
I mean, it's a grizzly bear.
Yeah, the grizzlies
They're
are
pretty
fucking
fucking
giant
big.
murder machines.
I'm almost done.
Oh,
Hey, Rusty, right?
Pupper!
You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake.
Look at him, he's
I don't shake
adorable.
his
Is it-
hand, but mine are kind of full here.
I love him
Is it the
already.
boy?
I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing
Is
the
it the boy from
registration
earlier?
form from the desk?
He's not a monster.
It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Of course.
Sure.
I'll do anything to help the little doggo.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal.
Oh, that's
to use
Max,
here.
not
Hell,
Toby.
You're not supposed to hunt within the park at all, but that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
Maybe I shot them.
Hell, at least
Maybe they
Max
were the
is
men
gonna
in
be okay.
tracksuits.
I may have murdered them.
Wouldn't you know it, the Russian mafia is engaged in poaching in the Pacific
I'd rather not leave
Northwest
him alone just yet.
of the United
The form's
States.
on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
No, I know it's other people wear tracksuits, but I can't. It's really hard not to jump to that.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to the cops.
I don't want to.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
Dude, you should have told the sheriff.
But they're watching you.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Sweet.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to
Oh,
Lover's Peak?
can I scratch
Oh,
his
sure.
ears?
It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually.
Twitter, you paying
It's an easy
attention?
walk.
We need to
Nice
find out.
spot, too.
If you hadn't listed it already.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your
Looks
eyes
like-
on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Looks like you cannot pet
and
the
hey,
dog.
If you take a
I
walk in
can't.
the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max.
It's too late for that.
I'm a little worried. We got a bunch
Yeah.
of guys out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on
Oh,
a schedule.
no.
But with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Right. Thanks.
Okay.
There's the traps and the darkness and ledges, and it's led to a lot of disappearances.
I'm sure those campers will turn to ash in no
It's
time.
working. Ha-ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real
Listen,
quick. You
motherfucker.
can quit
We're
it.
going to Lover's Peak.
Ow. You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Yeah.
A guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yeah.
You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms.
Yep.
Also, yes.
Strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up
We get the
sleeves,
picture, Barry.
and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Sounds pretty
Yep.
good, though.
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy.
That's 'cause it's bullshit,
What was it?
Barry.
If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit.
But people
Well, here it
possessed
is.
by
That's
darkness
the laughs
is
on me,
totally real.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Trust me, they're
Here we go.
real.
Thanks for the
Ask the
heartfelt
lamp
vote of
lady.
confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, best.
Stay in the light.
What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
And if this isn't the same universe, New York's a war zone half the time, so just you should probably stay here.
Hopefully Max Payne's not rolling around.
Don't ever dress up as a janitor, or you will get shot.
All right. Elderwood. Look at that.
It's a cougar. Puma.
Puma man. Did you ever see that MST3K of Puma man?
No, I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
I've seen that one.
Oh, it was bad. I love it.
Puma Man, huh?
Yeah. He only had a string around his waist when he would fly around.
Ow.
So he looked really weird because he was like bent in half, but trying to keep himself
Damn it, Barry,
straight
the
and do
killer.
the Superman fly.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand.
You go deal with
My
your
best
underground
friend,
shit.
but I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Who the fuck's the cavalry gonna be? You just calling the
One
police finally?
sheriff.
Barry,
be-
you ain't doing so good.
Oh.
Stay in the light, Barry.
Just be
Oh.
careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over
I
again.
mean, I don't know if
Dude.
it's that bad, man.
Bless you.
Well, I mean, maybe if Rose corners me in the woods, it won't be so bad.
Spores,
Or it could be a horrible misery fest where she breaks my fucking ankles.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright. You got a new cabin now,
Yeah.
with new books all over the place.
When I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. in a cabin straight from a horror movie.
That's
okay.
right.
You'll be possessed by darkness when I come back, and I'll have to shoot you too. And then all of my allies will be gone.
Rose is around, I think, maybe. For a bit longer? I don't know.
I didn't.
You're
Do I
in
not have any of my weapons? My battery's reset.
Not until you're outside, I think. Or in the next area.
He gets annoyed.
Just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
I turned it back on, you pussy. Oh. Okay, they're just regular flowers. I thought they were dead or something. Maybe they are.
They don't look healthy.
Snowshoes.
But I'm also not sure if they're, what kind of... I didn't really take a great look at them. To see if they're the kind of plant that just kind of... Look, well,
Oh, there's a well out here.
There.
Anything, do over here?
Can you
No?
kill yourself in it?
Oh, there's a thermos. I see it.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah.
Hey, a little hot tub.
That's
It's
tight.
a pretty tight hot tub. Both because it's cool and it's small, so it's a tight fit. So.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Where's your goddamn car?
Oh, dude, I don't know. They stripped the open world features from this game. So
Oh yeah, but you're
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit.
all my weapons are gone.
Walk through the door now.
Yep.
Later. My
There's your
truck. And a
think.
manuscript.
All right.
All
What you got,
right.
episode 2? Buried
Barry
Town.
had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun, saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It
Yeah.
should.
That's a very, very sensible reaction to this fucked up situation.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing.
You just
I'd
gonna
ever
run
done,
there?
But I was
Oh, you
still
looking for stuff?
angry with Barry
Yeah.
for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Dude, you probably should have just told the sheriff.
All right. Try not to drive off a cliff.
Barry had the keys to
Oh,
the
God
car
damn
I
it.
rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
What?
I thought you were
Son of
going a long
bitch.
ass distance. Maybe your cabin's surprisingly close to Lover's Peak. So
Yeah, maybe.
because I know there is driving, only because we saw
There's
the controls in
for
the
it.
yeah. I just assumed this would be your tutorial jaunt, like a short drive down the motherfucker. Fucking
Just
raccoons.
Or something.
Maybe
A
maybe
tire swing.
raccoons. And another cabin that you can go in.
Nothing back here.
There's an interior.
Huh.
Yeah, there sure is.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan
Yeah,
like?
tell us about Deerfest.
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem
Oh.
to manage.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that,
Motherfuckers
you know.
being cheeky.
Tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh? Yes, exactly.
Good job, Alan.
But I'm gonna check out
You
the
broke into a man's house and turned on his radio, took his revolver bullets, and then shot him with his own revolver bullets.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen after this radio.
He was just
talk.
outside hanging out in his little makeshift park that he made for his children 5 years ago.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman. That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass.
It's
early
true,
this
we've seen
morning.
it.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest? No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the...
And it is kind of the whole point of going fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Worry about
Unless you're
catch.
doing it for money.
A cooler full of beer, maybe a sandwich or something. Just chill, and fish.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Okay. We can go murder now.
This guy's gonna
Where'd you go?
jump you at some point.
Where's my wife?
Where's my wife, you asshole who lives down the road?
Oh, look at the little tire swing.
It's a ghost.
A ghost. Oh, what the fuck?
You triggered some shit.
The ghost didn't like me playing with the tire.
Things immediately got bad. Bonk.
Ah, fuck you, it's my tire.
Down to the next cabin.
Where I will repeat my theft.
Alan loves breaking and entering. It's a little dicey, but it looks like
I
you're
did
fine.
it. Oh, son of a bitch.
I think you can get over right here. Probably just up the rock. Yep. There's also a trailer, but that's probably closed up.
Probably.
It looks too small to have an interior. This fucking cabin's fucked up. Ah! Fucking birds! These motherfuckers. Ooh. What's this?
Oh man, another one.
It's more Twilight Zone. Night Springs. I just realized it's called Night Springs, and that the town is called
Bright
Springs.
Falls.
Bright Falls, my bad. I thought it was as silly as Bright Springs. I don't like mirrors.
Now get it. Light descends.
Mirror-
And night rises.
Yeah.
Bright falls and night springs.
So many fucking weird feathers. Mirror-based horror is fucked up.
You're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why? Had it coming?
The delivery, man.
I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that? I didn't like his face? Well, you must have hated him, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what
Question
he
mark.
looked like. No ID on him.
Ooh.
That must be difficult. But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical. Huh, how about that?
It's the law of clones.
You said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy. It's plenty red now. You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Oh no. Forrest Kaysen?
That poor guy got killed by a Star Trek doppelganger.
I saw my... Hey, I came to this world. Looks pretty neat. Hey, what the fuck am I doing over there? I'm
Guess
gonna
I'll
beat
kill
his
him.
ass. That's the law of the clones.
That's what happens when you meet your doppelganger. Only one of you can leave.
Only one can leave. There can only be one.
You must murder him immediately. Oh yeah, I can't get into that. Didn't miss any documents on the road
Nah.
or anything? Okay.
There's some awful noises coming from the TV now, I think, but...
I think they're crows, actually.
Could be.
Just crows
In
fucking
the distance?
around out there.
Yeah. Drop hazard.
Don't back up off cliffs. It'll be bad for you.
This is something Alan's very familiar with now. There's a hiking trail on your right as well.
Yep.
I know you want to grab this first. Rusty.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage.
Oh
Rusty's
no,
eyes were wide
Max.
with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Sorry, Rusty. But, you know, I have to write your awful death into this book because it'll save my wife, maybe. Do not feed the wildlife.
I might be turning into Sutter Kane.
Just a little bit.
Did you know that blue
Rose
is
knew
my
that Rusty was
favorite
in love
color?
with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
It's a lie.
Oh.
Don't fall for the Hollywood magic.
Yeah.
Don't
that
do
stuff's
it.
all bullshit, man.
Don't do it.